A little bit delayed on the responses. You're going to hear snoring in the background, so you know what that means. Probably can see it on the screen. Let's check if anybody's around. But I'll go ahead with my story anyway. To adjust to that, and it's still a process. There's still a hole there that I don't think will be the same, but life goes on, so you have to look forward to the future, and that's what I'm doing. I tried to adopt a dog a week ago, and that didn't turn out so well because I went on to Marketplace and tried to get in touch with dog breeders and different people to see if there was any of this breed of dog available, which was hard to get. And I finally found someone who had one that was probably 3 months old, and they sent pictures, and for some reason they sent pictures included not just the breed but Chihuahuas, which is a very popular dog but not what I wanted. And the dog had fees, but they wanted a deposit, and they wanted a deposit before you even saw the dog. They wanted a deposit, and they didn't want you to come get the dog. There were so many signals that I wasn't comfortable with, so I started checking it out. It's under pet services, by the way. And I asked for an address of where I could meet them for, to check out the dog, to see what it was like and see what the owners were like. And they gave me an address, and the address was not, I sat with that, and because I worked in the property that they were given the address to meet at, the person that had the dog didn't even live there. It was owned by someone else. So I said, okay, they could be renting, but anybody can make up an address to meet you at, and the house could be vacant and you wouldn't know. So I took note of that. And then I thought, how about I get a video of the dog currently, because the picture I had was old. They agreed to that, and they sent a video. So I examined the video, and the video did not look like the dog. Didn't have the same markings. It wasn't the same size. It just didn't seem right. So the dog was playing with a box, and I zoomed in on the box. Couldn't really tell where it come from. It was a product from New Zealand, not something that we have around here. And then I saw a dog tag. I thought, okay. So I zoomed in on the dog tag. It was kind of hard to read, and it wasn't even the dog. It was a female dog with a whole different name than the dog that I wanted. Oh, how long should I go along with this? So still wanting a deposit, I did not do. So I asked if they could give their phone number and we could do a video chat. And they gave the number, and I called the number, and I went to an answer machine. So I'm waiting and I'm thinking, and the answer machine message sounds like a automated service from a telephone company. I can't quite remember. Oh, it's Virgin Mobile. So let's look up the number. Well, instead of the number being in our province, it was from London, Ontario. And that was another signal. So they wanted to deliver the dog, but only after I gave them money and filled out paperwork. But I didn't want to do that. So finally the game was up and I just told them that I wasn't interested. And of course, I would have sent them a lot more money, but perhaps they should send a video of the dog that they were actually selling, that they should actually live at the property they're posting, and that they should actually be in the same province and not in Ontario. So I warned some other people about it. So you really have to be careful about those types of sites. They try to emotionally involve you in the sale to like the animal first and get attached, and then thinking it's a good deal and something that you want, and you want to adopt a pet and care for a pet. So that wasn't a fun experience to go through after losing my dog. I wanted to give up at that point. But I did find someone from a farm in Alberta who just had a litter of pups. And it was a long drive, but they were willing to hold the dog for me before they got a deposit. So I was happy about that. It was a 31-hour drive return trip. I went on a ferry. I did a lot of territory that I haven't been in before. So this dog was May 25th in Crete, Alberta, which is quite a ways, almost up to the Northwest Territories. It was a lot of driving, but it was interesting because I got to see countryside I hadn't seen before, which you saw in my videos. And the people were wonderful. There was no problems. Showed up. Dog was just lovely. The people were lovely. The exchange was great. Exchanged, the funds. They had the vet records, everything. And it was a pleasant experience. So on the way back, the dog was so well behaved. It slept all the way. I thought it would get sick in the vehicle. No, it listened, it cuddled. It's wonderful. So it's a he. This time I went with a male. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay because I'm going to share the dog with someone. They're in camp all the time and can't have the dog. So most of the time, I would say 70% of the time, the dog is going to be with me. And if I found it too much, well, they're the sole responsibility. Right now, it's sleeping because I've been playing with him. Hey, Bubby, I hate to wake you up. He's only 2 months old. Little sheepy head. Yeah, look at the camera. You don't even want to be bothered. Yeah, you don't even want to be bothered, do you? This is Enzo. Hey, Enzo. Yeah. A good boy, you have to have a nap. He has to have a nap because he's been playing. Sorry to bother you, buddy. So I've been teaching him tricks and how to sit and how to come and leave it and go through the middle of your legs and all that and stay. The hard part is he's so young, he wants to be too active and he doesn't like to stay on the leash. Like he'll stay on it, but he wants to pull or like chew on it. But that'll come with time. He listens very well. He already has the stay, the paw, the sit down. Leave it's going to be a little harder because he wants to chew on things. Now I know all about why puppies want to grab a stick and chew on it, right? And he's very cuddly and good company, and he's keeping me really busy. Right, guy? He has beautiful markings. He likes his tummy rubbed. And so he's going to go back to sleep. So right now I'm just packing up my camper. I'm going to get it ready for a long weekend trip. Going to do some mineral claiming and gold panning and different things in nature, and had lots of rain. So it's going to be safe that way. And now that I got a new friend with me, it's going to be even better. So, hope everybody catches this replay to see my new fellow. I'll post a picture in the live screen there of him as he snores again. Now I'll have someone to blame it on if they're snoring or odd noises in the background. Okay. So thanks for joining me, everybody, and I'm glad that I could share that with you. And in the title, like it says, better be some cute. That's what I kept saying when I went through different things. And it was different there because it was hard to find a bank machine. It's very remote. Like you only have certain places that have your bank. And the restaurants, like they're few and far between, and gas stations, there was some sections that were no cell service for hours, just plain open road and aspen trees. I did see a wolf, 3 or 4 hawks, lots of beaver dams. Saw where the fires went through there at one point. But it was an interesting trip, and he is cute, so I guess that was worth it. So thanks for joining me, everybody, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. I know it's a busy time of year, so don't forget, thumbs up, and thanks for joining me. Catch y'all later. Bye for now.